At babalik na lang po ako mamaya, magsisimula na po. At babalik lang po kami agad.
Turn up the bass. Malik Travel Vlog. Malik Travel Vlog.
Bakit ako lang ba?
Ikaw lang. Ikaw yung
Ayan po yung basta magbablog po to, tapos may kasalanan, napapanood po dito sa embassy. Yan po yung may kasalanan, tapos hindi po pumunta sa... Sabi niya, may duty daw po siya. Kaya ito yung nagpapahamak sa mga vloggers dito sa Riyadh.
Kaya pala di sumama na naman nila.
Tingnan niyo naman yung smile niya. Tingnan niyo naman yung ipin ng maganda namin muse. Ako sa'yo. Yan po.
Weekend, ganito po ang usual na schedule na ginagawa bahada sa mga seminars natin para sa Filipino community kasi po alam natin na ang ating dito usually ang day po ay Friday. Kaya po tayo Friday yung set para ipadako sa kanila. Ang financial literacy seminar dati, ito po ay bahagi ng mga programa ng ating embassy na bigyan po ng mga makabuluhang informasyon ng ating mga kabayan dito sa Saudi Arabia para po makatulong sa inyo pong pamumuhay dito sa Saudi. At ito po ay panibagong program po na kaakibat noon. Ngayon po magkakaroon tayo ng mga bisita galing sa Pilipinas na maaari niyo po i-consider. Ating pong embassy, kahit na po tayo ay very supportive sa mga ganitong enterprises. Disclaimer lamang po, hindi po kami nag-endorse ng any commercial products. Pero kami po ay very supportive sa mga opportunities na maaari pong magbigay ng mas magandang buhay sa ating mga kababayan dito sa Saudi Arabia. So kami po ay supportive sa mga ganitong programs para po kayo po, yung po inyong pong mga kinikita, meron po kayong mga options kung saan niyo po pwedeng dalhin, kung saan niyo po pwedeng i-impok, kumbaga, para hindi naman po nasasayang yung pagod niyo dito sa Saudi. Ngayon po, para po ay welcome kayo lahat dito po sa ating mahada, ating pong mahada ambassador, His Excellency, Attorney Adnan D. Alonso.
Nangapon po sa inyo lahat. At gaya nga lang nasabi niya ating Vice Consul, Bon, ito lang po ay kaakibat, itong activity ito ay kaakibat ng ating programa ng ating bahada para bigyang dagdag kaalaman ang ating mga OFWs dito sa kaharian para naman hindi naman maisip ninyo na kagaya nung comment the other day during our conversation with Admin Hans Kapdak ng COA, hindi lang puro distress OFWs ang binibigyan natin ng pansin o binibigyan ng pansin ng ating gobyerno. Kung hindi, pati din po yung mga success stories na kagaya nito. Kagaya ng ating mga maraming kababayan dito na hindi naman nagkaroon ng mabigat na problema pagdating sa kanilang trabaho. At sila ay nakapag-impok at nakapagpadala ng kaukulang tulong sa kanilang pamilya. So, parang sabi ko nga nung the other day, parang we are on a roll, no? Parang masyado tayong bisitahin na naitampok yung puntong yun. Na kung bakit, para sa aming success stories, wala ba sa aming, wala bang programa? So, parang ito yung tugon, no? Parang ang bilis ng tugon. Pero this is, as I said, a private effort, no? Hindi po ito endorsement ng gobyerno sa isang bangko o sa isang grupo ng mga tao. Kung hindi, ito po yung pagtugon ng gobyerno sa pagsuporta sa mga ganitong kaalaman. So gusto ko lang kung linawin yun. Alam niyo po, ako wala akong doubt sa Pilipino. I have always great faith in Filipinos. I've been, as I said, I've been almost all over, and I've stayed in the United States for more than 20 years. Iba rin yung journey ng ating mga kababayan doon, tsaka dito. Kasi doon, mas marami doon, almost 4 million tayo doon. And meron kong silang pathway for residency and even citizenship. And therefore, mas invested sila doon, no, sa kanilang host country. Pero despite that, and this is, I've always emphasized this, ito yung competitive edge natin, ang what sets us apart from others, na sobrang pagmamahal ng Pilipino talaga sa pamilya niya. But despite the fact na nandun na lahat ng pamilya nila, anak, pamangkin, magpapadali pa rin niya ng tulong sa Pilipinas. So, hindi talaga mapipigilan. And yun ay bitas sa ating pagkagian na hindi pwedeng tutunan, no? And therefore, with more reason na kayo, pauwi na, no? Yung iba dyan naman mukhang hindi pa naman pauwi, no? Marami pang young at heart, ika nga, na marami pang nalalabing lakas at talino at skills manilbihan dito at kumita pa para sa pamilya. Pero it's a reality that at some point in time, we will all go home. And ano tawag nito? Ano bang dapat gawin natin pag-uwi natin? Invest in our country, invest in our future. Because in the final analysis, yung may kasabihan nga doon sa ating mga kapatid na Katoliko, sa haba-haba ng posisyon sa simbahan din, ang pagpaparoon. So we will all be back in our country, and it's the only one we've got, and therefore, we should love it as we should, like all Filipinos. So kaiba ito dito sa embahada ng Riyadh, sapagkat siya po ay anak ni Ambassador Abraham Rasul, na naging ambassador din dito sa Riyadh. Kaya, kumbaga, invested din siya dito sa Riyadh, no? At kaya naman nung kami nagkita kamakailan sa Maynila at binanggit niya nga itong programang ito, ay ang inyong lingkod ay hindi ho nag-atubiling, at I never questioned his motivations, sapagkat ito ay talagang makakatulong sa ating mga OFWs katulad nito. So, nandito rin si Miss Gail at isa pong mataas na posisyon ng kanyang hinahawakan sa Bank of Commerce. Yan po ay yung pagsasabi atin-atin lang, ha? Kaibigan ni janitor lang. Yung kaibigan po ni Mr. Angya ng San Miguel. Kaya so marami tayong mapupulot dyan sa kanya. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagdating at pagtalo dito at sa inyo din sa Bank of Commerce. At siguro let's carry on, no? Para magkatanungan na at magkaalaman na kung ano talaga ang products na ito. Maraming salamat po sa inyo.
His Excellency Ambassador Adnan P. Alonso, of course, his lovely wife, for attending his presentation. Malaking tulong po sa amin ni Ambassador Alonso for allowing us to have this activity today. When the Ambassador mentioned po niya all of us here hindi magiging permanente. In the future, mag-e-exit din tayo dito. So, as I mentioned in Ambassador, I was here for sometimes, ano ngayon? Alam namin na kung ano talaga yung pangangailangan ng mga OFWs natin dito, which is to have their own livelihood sa Pilipinas for themselves or for their families. Kaya nandito kami para ma-explain din ng kasama ko si Senior Vice President Gil Bautista yung mga detalya. Tapos magkakaroon tayo ng Q&A later on. Relating to you, actually it's a service by Bank of Commerce. We will be offering to you various businesses. There's more than 200 so far. 200 businesses na pwede kayong ma-involve or you can acquire. For example, alam mo siguro yung potato corner, di ba? I think meron ng 6 potato corner franchises dito mismo sa South. We have Bonchon. If you want Jollibee, gusto niyo generic pharmacy na business, o gusto niyo livestock racing na mga siguro chicken and others. Pero San Miguel, kasi San Miguel ang may-ari ng bangko namin. Yung businesses ng San Miguel, their products, yun din ang i-offer namin sa inyo lahat. Yun. Kasi there's such a thing as an exit strategy. You need an exit strategy, di ba ho? Kasi hindi tayo forever dito. When we reach a certain age, kailangan na umuwi. O kaya, papauwiin na tayo ng gobyerno dito kasi limited at a certain age natin, hindi ka na pwede magtrabaho. If you reach, 70 years old? 60? 65? So, hindi na pwede. So, kailangan natin umuwi. At least nandito kami, we'll offer this service to you. Yun. So,
ako siguro yung difference between talking and of course having our merienda. But first of all, maraming salamat po for coming over. I know it's a weekend for you guys and alam ko hindi madali magtrabaho from Monday to Thursday, but still you came. Nandito po kami, yung hangarin po namin makatulong ay nandoon. First of all, as Cheng mentioned, we are part of the group of San Miguel. If you look at the corporate website of San Miguel po, hindi ko ako connected kay Ramon. Empleyado lang po ako. No, but if you look at the corporate website of San Miguel, it actually talks about nation building. And what is nation building? I think I was trying to explain this to Joe, but it's basically not just having capitalism, but also helping the community around. So, in relation to the San Miguel Group, alam ko kilala niyo kami for beer at saka gin, pero hindi lang po yun kami. Okay? And hindi ko rin alam po kung alam nyo na may bangko sila. Now we are coming out of our shell to say that we are their bank, okay? So, but in relation to that, let me just give you a preview of who we are, who we're part of, which is one of the biggest or one of the third largest conglomerate in the Philippines. I don't know if you know that San Miguel actually is 15% GDP of the country right now as we speak. I remember when there was a meeting with San Miguel, the total sales turnover po of San Miguel is 1.3 trillion na po. Ganun siya kalaki. Even when me and Cheng talks to, so nung nandito po kami, hindi lang po kami, actually wala kaming time to go shopping eh. Day to day, from morning till night, we were talking to different Arab banks. We've actually had discussions with the big ones. Bank Al-Bilad, ano pa ba yung Cheng? Arab National Bank, and then Al Jazeera, who we have very good relationship with. But anyway, let me talk about the group briefly. So we have beer and gin, of course, which is the basic commodity of the conglomerate. But we have food and beverage po, ang San Miguel. And one of the business that they have is actually called BMEG. Okay, BMEG is a very, very big and lucrative business in the Philippines. Why am I mentioning that? Because that will be part of the product offering of our Ascenso program. Ang BMEG po, nag-i-import po siya ng feeds para sa mga piggery, sa quail chickens, at saka yung mga chickens. But basically, Cheng and I have been talking to the San Miguel group, and pag once ho kayo nabigyan ng franchise, hindi lang ho kayo nabigyan ng franchise. Actually, tutulungan nila kayo from the technical to the veterinarian to the feeds to even check if you are profitable, to even check if you're not profitable and close you. I mean, that's how they are. Okay, so they don't just give you the business, but they want to make sure that you succeed. And part of the group ho, right now, as we speak, is the infrastructure. Almost when you land the airport, lahat po doon sa Miguel, in yung tollways, TPLEX soon, and then power plant, yung sa Samselco, yung sa Zamboanga, ayun, narinig ko na yan, and many more. So, our product is actually called, how can I forget, Cheng? The biggest project this year that we are very proud of. Sorry, Cheng would always remind me, ganyan kami, Batman Robin, okay? The biggest project that we are actually doing, and soon, when you land, I hope you get to see back of covers there, is the Bulacan Airport. Okay, finally, yes, I know, di ba? When you land, di ba, traffic. So at least ngayon yung mga taga-north, you have the opportunity na finally, you don't go through the Terminal 3 ng traffic, but finally, San Miguel po is putting up that airport in Bulacan. So, kaso nga lang ho, hindi yun tomorrow, in 5 years pa, okay? So, but I know, because the head of HR has been telling me, hey, in other words, marami na akong assignment, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, what I have to do. But that just goes to show that although we may be a conglomerate, meron mo kaming malasakit, okay? To everybody, regardless who we are, and we mean well. That's why when we came up with this program, Lumiere, si True Money, si Palawan, si LBC. Okay. However, one of our projects actually this year is to do it also with Petron. Okay. By the way, Petron is also San Miguel. See, I told you, nakakalimutan ko sa dami ng negosyo ng San Miguel. So one of our goals this year is to actually do it with Petron. Now, yung Sikap Pinoy, when you actually open an account, okay, that's why you would see the representatives talking to you. Nung gumawa ko kami ng survey, sabi nga nila, I think I remember talking to a big shipping company. Sabi nila, Gil, you know, nothing happens to the money. Binibigay daw kagad ng Montero. Okay? Actually, may repossess Montero rin po kami. Okay? In case you are interested. No, but serious about savings or financial literacy. We came up with a program wherein there are 3 types of accounts that you can do for under Ascenso. So, ang ibig sabihin po nun, once you open a Sikap Pinoy account, you can go through the 200 franchise that we tied up with. Soon, BMEG po. So now, maraming discussions between the bank and San Miguel Food. But what does it mean? So example, gusto mo ng potato corner. Okay? And potato corner, I think minimum to 50,000. There are several ways. One is, under the express account, una pala, so you've identified the negosyo, right? So let's say potato corner. You refer to us, we will refer to our team and refer you to the potato corner. Ang point po doon, itong mga franchise, they don't just give it to you. They have to see that you are also qualified. You know how to save. You also know how to do business. And if you pass the test, they will finally give you the award for the franchise, and we will open the Ascenso account. Okay? Once you open the Ascenso account, you can choose 3 ways ho. One is yung express, we debit your account, yung Sikap Pinoy, to move into Ascenso para nag-iipon. So, sabihin nyo sa amin, magkano kaya nyo? 20,000, 10,000, 5,000, 50,000. So, automatically, pag nagpapadala mo kayo, nagde-debit siya. So, it's auto-debit. Like in Singapore, diba? Nag-auto-debit ng savings. So, dito ho, kami na lang yung tumutulong ho sa inyo na mag-save. Ganon. At a certain period, pag na-save nyo na ho, yung pera, pwede naman natin ibigay kung kaninong franchise. Okay? Si Potato Corner, si Bonchon, si Truzone, Turks, madami eh. Madami actually 200 franchises that we've partnered. That's Express. The other one is Access. The Access naman is, let's say may pera ho kayo dito. And then you can easily pay 250,000. You can, of course, go through the motion of talking to Potato Corner. You tell us first which franchise. They will, you have to identify a site, and then they have to look at your financial capability. And then, kung okay ho kayo, then we start the Ascenso program. And then, easily pwede ho kayong bumili. Kung may, alam mo yun, may enough cash kayo. So, yun, okay yun. The other one naman is savings. Yung isa naman is more of a back-to-back loan. Okay? What does it mean? Ganito rin ho yun. I think yung mga taga-Manila, or Philippines, sorry, you might know this. Let's say 250,000, diba? May 250 ka. I-back-to-back mo siya, lagay mo yung 250 sa amin, mag-earn mo yun ng interest, pwede mo siyang gamitin pang-hiram at pang-bili ng franchise. So, at least, alam mo yun, nakabili na ho kayo. Ngayon, you might say, parang andali. Okay? Parang andali siya to manage. Actually, what is important is, if somebody from the Philippines will be managing it, dapat may power of authority yan. In other words, dinesignate mo yung nanay mo o yung asawa mo that they can manage for you. And I think what is important also is enough cash to be able to use for day-to-day expenses. Sa BMEG ho, yung pinag-uusapan namin ngayon, if you're interested with this chicken or quail egg or the babuyan, kasi yun yung kanila eh, hindi ho, once nag-Ascenso program ho kayo, hindi ho ibibigay lahat ng cash. Meron yung nagre-revolving fund. Okay? So, rest assured na, let's say, katayap na dito, asawa niyo ho. Hindi ho lahat masuspend ng asawa niyo. Kasi dapat may revolving fund or working capital para may enough money to buy the feeds or whatever that you need to grow the chicken or the pork or the quail egg. So, umpisa pa lang yan. Ang hangarin ho pa talaga namin sa Ascenso is to help on the livelihood, but actually hindi lang yon. In fact, one of the things that Bank of Commerce, in consideration that we are on it's actually a growth year for us. As we've mentioned, we are going to issue our our LTNCD, they call it. It's an investment. It's a long-term negotiable certificate of deposit. Meaning, bakit po siya? Okay, technically kasi we're raising capital. So, kung gusto nyo mag-earn ng 4 to 4.5% interest, mag-open lang po kayo ng account sa amin, kausapin nyo po yung aming marketing representatives, and then once we're able to issue this by quarter 1, pwede po kayo mag-invest doon. 5 years of 4.3%. It's actually a good rate because pababa ho kayo ng interest. So, and marami po kaming programs na ilo-launch under Ascenso, such as, let's say, capability to invest for trust, capability, if ever, to borrow for a house. In fact, because the bank itself has a lot of tie-ups with different developers. Ano yun? Nationwide, from Mindanao to Luzon. And of course, Visayas, yung mga 8990, Santa Lucia, Vistaland, Ayala. Ano ho namin yun? Umutang din sa amin yun. So we can do the tie-ups with you. Okay, so that's actually the Ascenso program. Sorry, as Chen mentioned, there was a little glitch. I went ahead of the presentation, but I'm sure that gawin mo natin itong parang consultation basis. Feel free to let us know kung may mga questions po kayo. I think ang pinaka-importante dito is mag-open ng account. And of course, you remit in the account. Sa Saudi Arabia po, we have good partnership with Fauli. Okay, so yung mga nakikita niyo marketing representatives dito, Fauli sila. But we just developed, really developed, sealed partnership with Al-Bilad. That's why pumunta kami dito ni Cheng. Nandun talaga kami sa office. So soon you'll be seeing Bank of Commerce in NJAS. Okay? And then we also have good partnership with Arab National Bank or Telemoney. And sino pa ba sa Saudi, sa Riyadh? Okay. Teka. Yun, moving forward. Soon in STC Pay. In terms of cash payout, pwede mo sila, definitely better kung credit to account. Okay? Kasi mas may magiging promo kami sa credit to account. Pero, pwede mo kami sa nationwide, 20,000 nationwide ng Cebuana, Palawan, LTC, and Truman. I-refer mo kayo ni Radin to the branch. Sila ho yung sasagot for that. Meaning, you want to borrow for a car, you want to borrow for a house, good yun. But yung Ascenso, yung back-to-back loan, sa amin yun. Kasi kami yung nag-ano ng franchise or ng program.
Di ba po yung card po ng Sikap Pinoy, bali po yung debit card po siya.
Yes.
So, pwede po siyang gamitin kahit nasa ibang bansa pa.
Yes, thank you, Miss. Okay, I actually, to be honest, I tried this in Bata to
Paano yung charge na kagad ko nasa Canada po ako? Di ba po, yung charge po nun, di ba po, magkano po yung ikakagkas?
Okay, thank you for asking that question. Yung Sikap Pinoy ho, although the name is very Filipino, it's actually backed by MasterCard, okay, which is available worldwide. It's a debit card.
International.
Thank you.
Yes.
Basically, kung mag-Europe po kayo, for example, walang cash but more of a debit, you can use that. Even dito sa Riyadh, na-try namin kanina. Kasi dito pala, pag may credit card, may additional charge. Pag debit, wala. So technically, pwede nyo gamitin yun. EMV na ho kami. It's actually MasterCard. You can use it in Manila. You can use it when you go to other countries din. Pero it's a debit. The charges is a MasterCard charge. So it actually depends on the, I guess, pag nilagay nila yun in local currency like real versus pesos, nandun na mo yun, nakabuild na mo yun. So, hindi din namin kontrolado yun. MasterCard ho, para siyang backnet global. So, may ano yan, agreement. Yun ho yung, so in other words, hindi yun nakita, parang Amazon, nandun na siya sa rate.
Mag-after po siya sa cellphone.
Hindi kasi
Ginamit ko yung debit card. Appear po ba yun? Mag-message sa akin yung bank?
May SMS notification daw po.
ML.
Right now, wala pa. But you can see it in your statement of account. You can actually view it online through the back of personal. We are hoping to launch our app very soon, December. So if not, right now it's in the website, but you can see it there.
Regarding sa bank certificate, bank statement. Kasi po lagi po kami nagtatravel. So, mag-i-issue rin online.
We do, pero mas, okay, good question. We do, but right now, it's the branch who does it. I guess you have to ask Radin so we can introduce you to the branch account so that we can send you the certificate of deposit.
Kasi po regarding po sa mga embassy, kung magta-travel kayo, kailangan po at least 3 months, 3 to 5 months, kailangan may bank certificate, yun po kasi requirement.
Okay.
Yung makaka-issue po ba ang Sikap Pinoy?
Not Sikap Pinoy.
Yes ma'am, I would expect na meron po sila. Lahat po ng
Saan namin makukuha yung
lahat po ng bangko ma'am, required po yan na magbigay na inyong bank record upon request.
O kaya
Lahat po yan.
Pinas siya, di ba?
Okay
Paano
po.
namin
Pag may online account, you can print that. Madali lang.
I think if you're only traveling, nasa Pilipinas ka, that's only required for the bank statement. But if you are in Saudi Arabia, they don't require
No, because I go to the US Embassy and also the Canadian Embassy. I give already my bank statement.
It's okay.
It's different. It's different also for on my
siguro din ako ng
Canada.
Yung-
No, kasi karasin ko lang
Yes,
ako.
yes, ma'am.
Yun na requirements.
Apo. Yung pong bank statement po, depende po yan kung sa pupuntahan ninyong country. Kasi di ba mag-apply kayo for a visa.
At saka may
So-
cover dyan kung magkano yung pondo mo.
Yes, apo. So depende po yan kung sa pupuntahan ninyong country. Kasi kaya kayo hinihinga ng inyong bank statement, ng inyong bank record for 3
Can
months.
afford ka to travel.
Yes, precisely.
Yeah.
Obviously, si Madam Mel can afford to travel. Ma'am, pwede po kayo Madam Mel? Iba naman po, ha? Okay.
Stock more.
Ibang question pa.
Yeah, for that 3.
Gusto niyo ba ito? Ayan, para sa ating mga convenience.
Madam, thank you po. Ingat po kayo.
Malik Travel Vlog.